Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. I hope everybody's doing well out there. So, we are in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Santa Fe is unique in many different ways. This is a traditional plaza area that you would have here. As you see, it's actually, there's not as many people as would typically be here. In fact, on the fringes outside of here, it feels like a ghost town. One of the things we noticed going through different states is it seems like New Mexico has been a little bit more stringent than, say, Arizona, for instance. Arizona, we saw a lot of signs that said mask at all times, but a lot of people walking in without masks. Here, it seems like everybody pays attention to it and takes it seriously. Every place is unique, and Santa Fe is definitely unique. It is the highest state capital of any state at 7,199 feet. It's also the oldest. And there have been native cultures living here for a very, very long time. There most definitely is an energy here that reminds me in some ways of Charleston, South Carolina, because Charleston is another very old town with a deep history and another place where you could just feel the spirits as you walk by. So I wanted to share with you Santa Fe, definitely again a very, very unique place. Very, very artsy, has a huge art scene as well. There's a lot of writers and artists that live here or have called here home. It's got a very nice climate, can get pretty cold in the winter, that is for sure, but today is absolutely beautiful and perfect. So I just wanted to share this with you, and Cindy being very, very sensitive, she could tell there's a lot of energies here. There's a lot of discarnate beings. We went past a gentleman that apparently if you just walk by him, you would have thought he's just talking to himself, he must be crazy. But Cindy could see he was having a discussion with three different discarnate spirits. So 3 non-physical entities that were human, i.e. ghosts, basically. And they were kind of playing with him a little bit, kind of not too nicely. And so he was having a big conversation, and he asked me if I agreed with him, and I just said, oh yeah. And he seemed to like that. But as we were talking about that too, the fact that, so often in past days, and even today, people that are very, very gifted and have a lot of ability to see beings in other realms and other dimensions, they're thought of as crazy, that they're schizophrenic, or whatever other label you want to use. But the reality is, often, they're just gifted. They just don't have a filter to put on to take away the ability until they are prescribed some prescription medicines. And then they no longer see the entities because it's dulled their abilities and blocked their abilities. But as we've talked about in these times, a lot of abilities of a lot of people are going to be increasing exponentially. So I just wanted to share this view with you from downtown Santa Fe, New Mexico. As always, guys, thank you for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. We couldn't do it without your support. God bless and namaste.